muzzle on the bass, so you know the bitch bang, 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 bang.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up.
Headed to the club with the crew. What we gon' do? Pull a nice chick, get her loose. Going off the goose and the juice. We hang like a noose. The party going down on the roof. Baby, drop it low to the dance floor. Baby, quick that this baby, I won't let go. Baby, look in my eyes and say you want a boss. What liquor do you want? Now pay the cost. 1738 on the go say. Oh, the Casa B goes, what do you say? Hurricane and Jordan gon' put it on ya. From Detroit straight down to Georgia. We party to 6 in the morning. This be so cold, let's keep it going. Knock it out the park with these cold moves. Yo, Jay, you tellin' them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up.
Yeah, tell the live it up, girl, about to give it up. Tell the fine girl, put the drink in the bigger cup, fill it up. Tell the brave girl, about to drink it up. Now we do the dance flow, big, get the live it up. Sucker over the bitches, and when I'm ripping, I'm spitting for the women that wanna feel it. I know they dig it. Now this head back to the bar and get some more. Lick the foe, this is the girl you wanna smoke. On the boat, smoking gelato, sipping Moscato from the bottle. This girl 20 more than the model. Body of a got it, just being out and smoking exotic. Everybody go up and down like it's hydraulics. On the dance floor, we getting lit. Pop lock over roll by. You can even do the splits. So smooth and with these cold moves. Jay telling them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up.
Throw your hands up in the sky. And forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Said throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5. Let the beat ride. Hey. Let the beat ride. Hey. Take 'em home, Jay.
Funky, 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 funky,
in the air right now. You can feel it moving through conversations, through people's bodies, through every corner of this society. And I really wanted to talk about this fear thing because every time I make a video about the collapse of the system, or I look at other people's videos and I look in the comments and all I see is fear. Well, maybe not all the comments, but enough of them to be concerning. All I see most of the time is fear, 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 fear.
A lot of people fear because they don't have awakening. They don't have awareness in themselves. You know, you gotta know yourself. You gotta know your power when this shit crash, because it's gonna test the inner being of who you really are. A lot of people just gonna see this shit and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I can't believe where's Jesus and all that." But no, it starts with you. It starts with you, and you gotta understand your power, bro. Like seriously, this shit about to test the inner being of who we really are. And I knew this time was gonna come, so I was already preparing myself for this shit. Like,
it's like a chorus that's moving through the collective. And I get it. I understand why people are scared. But that's exactly why I wanted to speak on it. Because fear has become the very thing that is feeding the system that we are trying to escape. You get what I'm saying? People are scared about what's coming, scared about what's already here. The entire American infrastructure is collapsing in real time. The government has already been shut down for 3 weeks with no ending in sight. Millions of federal workers aren't getting paid, while millions are losing jobs as the economy grinds to a halt.
facts. Everything is about to stop, man. Like we've been prepared for this. This is nothing but 2020 part 2. but it's testing the waters of the jobs and the landscape, how we live for real, instead of our health. So they going by the body, mind, and soul method.
Next week, over 40 million Americans will find out that their EBT cards will not reload, realizing that the assistance that they depend on to eat is gone. That's not just numbers. That's over 40 million stomachs twisting, stomachs growling, over 40 million hearts racing, over 40 million people facing hunger in a country that throws away food every day, every single day.
Exactly. Like we give money to Ukraine and all this shit, but the people inside, they don't even give a fuck about. Like, they never give a fuck about us. You know, so this right here is letting people know that they don't give a fuck. They giving y'all, they in lock, shutdown, whatever for so many days, letting y'all know they don't really care about y'all like that. If they really care about the people, they should fix the shit up ASAP so people can have food and shelter for their families. But they don't give a fuck. This is the number one thing. They're showing y'all they don't give a fuck about y'all. And behind closed doors, they probably still getting paid. But this is like a distraction or a thing to try to force control and fear. Energy harvesting, man.
The pillar of this society seems to be crumbling at once. The economy is unstable. The dollar is losing strength. The healthcare system is overwhelmed. The education system is hollow. The housing market is collapsing. The food supply is thinning. The infrastructure is decaying. The grid is fragile. The government can't even govern. You can feel it.
Because it's no government at all. This is nothing but a game, a stage. It's no government at all. The government been gone since 2020 or before that, like 2020, 2018. In fact, the government is not even governing because it's not a government. It's basically people that are just doing things to perceive as it's a government, but it's no government. It's nothing here. It's nothing here, bro.
The illusion of stability is gone. You got people losing their homes. People who can't find work. Families being broken up by ICE. People drowning in debt. People one paycheck away from sleeping in their car.
Thanks.
Even the government workers who are keeping this thing going aren't getting paid. That's how deep the rot runs. The system is eating itself now. But what makes this whole thing worse is how fear itself has become a tool, a currency, a system of extraction. Because fear isn't just an emotion, it's energy. It's life force. And this entire system of white
Right. It's an energy, it's a frequency. You keep thinking about dreadful things, your energy gonna be dreadful the whole time. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. But let's play this new joint. We're gonna let Jason continue cooking. Let's play this new joint I made called I Know My Power. This is the full version, mix and master, and enjoy it, man.
I don't believe in waiting. I don't believe things on TV. I don't believe someone is coming. Tell me what's already mine. I've been lost in noise before, but I can hear so much now. It's not about faith, it's about the knowing. I just know, somehow I got to know. Hey, I believe in me, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power. I believe in me, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power, I don't care for the pastors, I don't bow to names, I don't need a promise to feel a whole again. All I need is time and a breath, all I need is for me to feel alive again. No more searching, I'm just here. I'm aware. There's no hope. There's no prayer. It's just here. Just aware. No hope. No prayer. I'm just here. I'm just aware. No hope. No prayer. I'm just here. I'm just aware. I believe in me. That's enough. That's enough. I know my power. No, I know my power. No, I believe in me. That's enough. That's enough. I know my power. No, I know my power. Yeah, I believe in me. That's enough. That's enough. I know my power. No, I know my power. No, I believe in me. That's enough. That's enough. I know my power. I know my power. I believe.
Man, motherfuckers wasn't ready for that when I dropped that. Like, niggas just ain't ready. Like, they just ain't ready. Sometimes you could be a gym and niggas just don't want to dig, bro. They don't want to dig to find it. You know what I'm saying? But back to the video of Jason talking about let me respond to this comment right quick. Yeah, but yeah, Jason was really getting down to the business about what was going on. So let's go back to the video.
Subtle chemical signals of the soul in motion. So when you touch your phone, scroll on that feed, or talking to that microphone, you create resonance. The device becomes an extension of the technosphere, a synthetic nervous system that interacts with your natural one. Every vibration, every pulse, every pixel is calibrated to hold your attention and measure your energetic state. Cameras and sensors can detect pupil dilation, heart rate, micro expressions, even subtle shifts in temperature. The algorithms don't just know what you watch, they know how you feel while you're watching it. Now combine that with artificial intelligence trained on the emotional signatures of billions of people. It knows what fear looks like, sounds like, and feels like. So when this system gives you a headline, an image, a video clip, it's not random. It's energetic engineering. They trigger emotional spikes, outrage, grief, shock. On a subtle level, that energy feeds the grid that fuels this machine itself. Every time fear rips through your nervous system, it changes your magnetic field. That field interacts with the electromagnetic frequency.
Facts, it's a frequency. You know what I'm saying? The fear is a frequency. False evidence appear to be real. I don't think people actually understand that shit. Most people who not tapped in are well, just live off a surface level type of daily routine. They don't understand fear. False evidence appear to be real. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? So it's false things they put on TV or the algorithm through the internet that's false. And people are feared by that. Or the things they say that is going to happen based off what they think they control by us. It's the fear they want to instill in people, like with the stamps and the EPTs and stuff like that. If they shut welfare, cool, because that destroyed families. But the stamps can easily help the families when they got a man and woman coming together and working. So the stamps can help. But at the same time, you don't want to depend on the government for anything. You want to be self-efficient.
Frequency of your device, your Wi-Fi, and the surrounding infrastructure. Energy doesn't just vanish. it transfers. So the same network that can transmit your signal through resonance can draw from the frequency that you emit. It's spiritual physics disguised as social media. And that's
Exactly. I just said that.
why these systems feel alive, because in a way, they are. They are synthetic organisms powered by human attention, energy, and belief. They need the life force of billions to keep running. And since this global system of white supremacy is disconnected from the source, it has no internal power supply. It must feed on external energy. And fear is the most potent, most consistent, and renewable form it can reach. But here's the truth that they can't touch. Energy follows awareness. The moment you stop reacting, you stop feeding it. When you scroll with consciousness instead of consumption, the system can't extract anything from you. When you use your phone as a tool instead of letting it use you, you reclaim the current. That's how you unplug. Not by throwing your device away, but by mastering your attention. And I need to make this clear. This is not about fake positivity. Toxic positivity. No. And it's definitely not about being delusional. A lot of people, they hear what I be saying and they think I'm saying to ignore what's going on, just to smile through the suffering and act like everything's okay. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about toxic positivity. I'm talking about energetic discipline. Being aware without being afraid is not delusion. It's power.
Facts. Let's play this again. I know my power because it's basically relating to this video.
I don't believe in waiting. I don't believe things on TV. I don't believe someone is coming. Tell me what's already mine. I've been lost in noise before, but I can hear so much now. It's not about faith, it's about the knowing. I just know, somehow I got to know. Hey, I believe in me, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power. I believe in me, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power, I don't care for the pastors, I don't bow to names, I don't need a promise to fill a hole again. All I need is time and a breath, all I need is for me to feel alive again. No more searching, I'm already where the truth survives. You get to know I'm staying alive, 'cause I already know that I know my power, that I know my power. I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power. I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, no. Hey, there's no hope, there's no prayer, it's just here, I'm aware. There's no hope, there's no prayer, it's just here, just aware. No hope, no prayer, I'm just here, I'm just aware. No hope, no prayer, I'm just here, I'm just aware. I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, no. I believe in me, that's in me, that's enough. I know my power. I know my power. I believe in me. That's enough. I know my power. I know my power. I believe.
Is when you let fear control the story and convince you that you have no power, no authority. Awareness is when you see the storm clearly and you remember that you are
Facts.
not the wind being
Facts.
blown. You
Facts.
are the consciousness observing it all. This isn't about pretending that pain doesn't exist. It's about not letting it become your identity. It's not denial. It's dominion. It's remembering that even in chaos, your frequency is your kingdom. When you start living from that place, you start to realize how much of this world was designed to keep you from it. Every video, every headline, every title goes viral carries the same tone. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, they're coming for this. Oh, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do this. The end is near.
Right.
Fear is addictive. Fear releases chemicals in your brain that keeps you scrolling. But awareness, real awareness, makes you
Facts. Like, just know your power. If shit gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If not, it's not. Just still know the power from within. That's the only thing we can do. You know what I'm saying? All this stressing about shit. That's why I don't even come on this shit no more. Like, I just play music because I get tired of talking, bro. Like, I'm a truth seeker and stuff, but at the same time, people just gonna do and listen to who they want until shit happen. When shit hit the fan, that's when people will actually understand what the fuck going on. And when you tap into a different awareness, all the other shit don't really matter. Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So keep flowing, man. Keep flowing. Understand who you are.
pause. It makes you breathe. It brings you back to your kingdom. You can be aware without being afraid. You
Right.
can look at what's happening in the world and not let it live in your body. You can acknowledge danger without giving it dominion over your vibration. Because
Right.
the moment you internalize that fear, the moment you take that emotion personally, the system says, gotcha, bitch. Every time you open a video and your first reaction is panic, every time you go in the comments and everyone's repeating the same fearful narratives, that energy that back into the grid. The algorithm amplifies it, multiplies it, and sells it back to you in another form. That's how digital fear becomes spiritual food for this matrix. We can't be ruled by fear. We can observe, we can prepare, but we can't be ruled by fear. Because the moment that fear becomes your compass, you lose your direction. Fear will have you stockpiling on supplies while forgetting to stockpile on your peace. Fear will have you building bunkers and not building yourself. Fear will have you repeating the language of collapse instead of speaking the language of renewal, of rebirth.
Right.
The most dangerous virus isn't in the air. It's in the mind. It's the belief that you are powerless. Belief is the gatekeeper of your prison. And every time you say, oh, there's nothing I can do, that lock clinks again. And that's why I wanted to talk about fear. Because you can't claim to be aligned with the infinite self or to be one with the source and still live in fear. Those two frequencies cannot share the same space at the same time. When you are aligned with the higher aspect of your being, the macrocosm of your microcosm, then the fear dissolves. You move with calm, with clarity, with love. Because that is the natural vibration of the awakened mind. So no, this isn't about ignoring the world. It's about mastering your place within it. Your frequency is your kingdom. Protect it, strengthen it, expand it. Because that's how you shift worlds. Everyone's
Facts.
panicking about systems
It
collapsing,
ain't
but that's what systems.
it ain't nothing out here. So you gotta
Buzz on the bass, so you know the bitch banging.
Yeah. Ain't nothing out here. Nigga, that messed the video. They hit my line and say, come to the reunion. I've been cruising on a higher tune, man. Don't wanna see the same faces, the same talk, no evolution. I found peace, they still stick in confusion. Woman don't cook with the soul no more. Brothers look at you and jealous at the core. I stay in my lane, don't open the door. Cause peace is too precious, I can't lose it no more. Ain't nothing out here no more, the city lost its glow. I can feel it in my core, I'm just trying to rise. Stay close to the source, ain't nothing out here no. Ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here no. Ain't nothing out here no more. Back in the day, we had real connections. Now it's all ego and no reflections. Everybody posting pain for affection. I choose solitude for my protection. I don't hang, I don't hate, I just keep it moving. I turn my pain into purpose, and that's how I'm proving. I can feel my light even when I'm not proving. Real love is solid, and fake love is loud. I'm confusing, and I'm confusing. Paranoid, ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here, ain't nothing out here no more. Ain't nothing out here. Gotta have that peace out here. No, ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing out here. Yeah. Ain't nothing.
Dude, every empire eventually burns out. Every illusion eats itself. So when programs like EBT end, yes, it hits hard. Millions will suffer. But the shock won't end with the poor. The entire infrastructure will shake. When 40 million people stop swiping those cards, what do you think happens to the Walmarts, to the Krogers, to the Costco's, the corporations that have been feeding off this government for decades? What happens when the government itself can't even pay its own workers? Their income collapses. The supply.
So with that being said, shit is over with. Like just enjoy the show, get your popcorn. Like I said, man, I come on here sometimes I just want to do a jam session. But it's not no sense to even talk about shit no more when you're aware. Like just let that shit play out because it's pretty much it's over. Like it's the end of a book, man. And it's time for a refreshment. And it's gonna look like hell and chaos. But within that deep despair, so-called, it's a light of abundance and gratitude because we got to get back to the essence and the root. We lost ourselves, man.
Chains fracture. Their massive infrastructures crumble. And if you live in fear, your first thought's going to be, what am I going to do without Walmart? But if you live in awareness, you're thinking more something like, now, there's finally room to build something new. The death of their economy is the birth of ours. When giants fall, the ground becomes fertile again. The fire clears the field so that something sacred can grow. This collapse isn't punishment, it's initiation. Humanity is being forced to face the illusion that safety comes from the system instead of the source. And this moment is calling us back to community, to creation, to remembering that power cannot be taken. So how do you stop living in fear? You remember who you are.
Remember the fuck who you are. Like, know your power, bro. Like, this know your power. That's why I made that song called Know My Power. That's like a statement to the government. No matter what they think the fuck they doing is hurting us, not really hurting us. Most people are actually tapping into who they really are. And some things happen in disguise as fear or like chaos. But it, like I just said, it's a lot of gratitude and abundance that's going to take place too. It's always a duality. You know, shit about to get very interesting.
Once you understand that the foundation of reality is consciousness, not matter, you begin to see that everything is energy responding to energy. Every challenge, every crisis, every so-called disaster is just the universe reflecting yourself back to you. You are the dreamer inside the dream. You are the observer shaping observation. You are the infinite mind experiencing itself in this temporary form. And when you realize that the same consciousness that is breathing in you is the same consciousness that is breathing in everything else, then the fear dissolves. Fear loses its ground. You stop fearing life because life is you. You stop fearing death because death is transformation. And that's why the righteous are bold as a lion, because they remember who they are. Consciousness cannot die. It only changes form. So whatever happens next, whatever this collapse brings, don't let the system feed on your fear.
Exactly.
Observe it, but don't identify with it. Transmute it. Recognize it as a signal to wake up. The moment that you start to stand still in the midst of the chaos and remember that you are the infinite self, the source expressing itself through flesh, fear dissolves. It has no authority over the awakened mind. So breathe. Feel that air moving through you. That breath is the macrocosm reminding the microcosm that they were never separate. Fear cannot survive a mind that remembers itself. The world may shake. These systems may fall, but what's real cannot die. Because truth is, when it comes down to it, what you really are is just about the only real thing that there really is. Not your name, not your body, not your story. Those are just ripples on the surface. What you are is the stillness beneath it all. The consciousness before thought. The eternal awareness looking through every pair of eyes. And with destruction comes rebirth. These systems have to fail so that our heaven on earth can blossom. The decay of this empire is not the end of the world. It's the end of the illusion. What falls was never real to begin with. What rises now is the truth of who we are. And you, my friend, are what's real. One love.
Facts, man. He killed that shit. But like all he said was facts. And now the question is what we gonna do. That's the question. All the things we've been through as a collective, what are we gonna do? The ball is in our court. Are we gonna continue waiting for people that don't give a fuck, old, stink, rank, blood-sucking individuals are trying to make decisions based on what they think is important for them and not the people? Are we going to still wait for them? Are we going to take initiative and link up and create little small individual tribes and understand the power that we have from within as a collective? And even as individuals, when we tap in, we can see if we could see as an individual tapped in, imagine as a collective how much power that would be. You know, I don't think people really fucking with, you know, that ideology, but because they're so stuck on the 3D world about the jobs and the money, cars, and clothes. But the true thing, I'm going to leave with this. You have to understand how powerful you are. Tap in to your deepest despair and create something or find something that was already deep within and bring out that divine power, bro.
I don't believe in waiting. I don't believe things on TV. I don't believe someone is coming. Tell me what's already mine. I've been lost in noise before, but I can hear so much now. It's not about faith, it's about the knowing. I just know, somehow I got to know. Hey, I believe in me, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power. I believe in me, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power, I don't care for the pastors, I don't bow to names, I don't need a promise to feel a hole again. All I need is time and a breath. All I need is for me to feel alive again. No more searching, I'm already where the truth survives. You get to know I'm staying alive, 'cause I already know that I know my power, that I know my power. I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, no, I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, no. Hey, there's no hope, there's no prayer, it's just here, I'm aware. There's no hope, there's no prayer, it's just here, just aware. No hope, no prayer, I'm just here, I'm just aware. No hope, no prayer, I'm just here, I'm just aware. I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, no, I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, no, I know my power, no, I believe in me, that's enough, that's enough. I know my power, I know my power, I believe.
But yeah, that's all I had for today, man. I did like what 40 minutes. I share abundance to everybody. Hope everybody have a good day. There was a mental health checkup. There's gonna be many more stuff they're gonna try to make us fear and stuff like that. But you gotta be able to tap in and find like-minded individuals who's on your path, your frequency, and just, you know, create a game plan or something and just tap in, bro. Because at this point, it's time for less talking and more action. What the fuck we gonna do? That's the question of the day. What the fuck we gonna do? I'm out, y'all. Abundance, I say. Yeah.